Simpson and how, because I don't even know the number of years. Do you all?
He does.
You do, Al?
96, 97 we started here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
That's
I
almost
showed up
20
later
years.
When I was at lunch. I would
Amazing.
dance with the group.
My hair was a different color.
And this is work just to bring this.
He used to have hair too.
You should see my living room and dining room. It looks like a tornado went through it because everything's
All right,
open.
you want to bring the microphone down there, or
I'm okay. I think
you
I'm
gonna be
loud
loud
enough.
enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody
Well, anyway, turn it over to you.
Thank you. Who wasn't here last time?
I wasn't. I missed it.
Oh, you did? Oh, I'm glad you're here now. These are all mine. These are reproductions of dolls from the late 1800s. Some I have pictures showing the antique that I've copied. The history with these dolls is incredible because there's always been dolls. There's been wood dolls, cloth dolls, all through the centuries and years and hundreds and thousands of years there's been dolls. But this time between, I'd say, 1840 and 1900 was the most profound in the meaning of this type of doll with fashion. So there's so much information. I have a library of all the books about the Jumeau and the Brou, which are the French dolls. There's a few of the German manufacturers here. They were in competition with each other way back in the day to who could create the most gorgeous doll. They had artists, they had sculptors. They all kind of sort of look the same, but not really. Their features are a little bit different. Back in France, I'd say 1840, 1850, France was buying heads from Germany, and they would paint their heads and do all that stuff and put just plain outfits on them, like little, what we call slip, they called chemise. So they would come with ribbons, so tied here on their shoulders, where the mothers of children, little girls, would make dresses for them. They would dress them, they'd get together like on a night where everybody had dinner, and the men would go in the parlor and smoke, and the women would go sew. So they'd take the little girls with them, and they would create outfits. And then some had seamstresses that when the little girl got a gift from her daddy coming home from somewhere, that they would hand it to the seamstress, and then she would make an elaborate outfit. Pretty much anything that was going on in Paris, that's where all those dolls originated. Now there's different companies. We've got Belton's, we've got Brou, we've got Jumeau, which is one of the biggest manufacturers ever. So, I guess around 1860, the French were at an exposition, which we call one of the world's fairs. And there, all of a sudden, this doll was like this giant work of art. Not only were the costumes absolutely stunning, but the painting of the faces. So this is when, I'd say about 1860 is when it just busted into, all this popular. They weren't just toys anymore. You just didn't give a child a toy to play with. Some of these dolls only came out on Sundays out of the cabinet. The little girls could play with them, and then they put them back. But this was the era that transformed fashion in the doll industry. Now here in America, we didn't always know what was going on in Paris with the fashion. So what they would do, some of the dolls, they would dress them in the latest fashion, and they'd come over on the ship to America, and all the seamstresses and tailors would see, oh, this is what they're wearing in Paris today. So there's another purpose to these dolls. So it's not just going to the store and buying a Barbie. The Barbies are dispensable now. You can just, get their heads ripped off, and then you toss them away or give them away. These dolls, a lot of them have survived since the 1800s, but as this one here, this is an antique ruler. She's one of my favorites. She was sold with her partner, her other little doll partner, each $23,000 in an auction. I loved her so much, I created her for one of my competitions, and I ended up winning a blue ribbon. And then you can see some of the other ones have pictures as well that I've duplicated. But these dolls in pristine condition bring 5 figures. There is another one that I did not bring. She brought, I think she went for $150,000. She's not. I don't like her though. That's why I didn't bring her, because I don't like her look. But she's so rare that she's got a pinched face. Too snooty looking, and she's cute, but she's not pretty like these. So I left her home. But anyway, you can get big money, and since I can't afford the big money to buy stuff like this, I make my own. So, and how I got started in this, I walked into a doll shop that I thought was a doll shop to buy a doll.